Last Sunday, you fought a good cause. You aren't fighting a man, you fought a system. A system that preaches one thing and does another thing. Your motive was right. You didn't want what happens to you to happen to other girls. The truth is that you are naive about the powers that the system controls. 80% of the world population bows to the system. For those of you that don't know what is going on with this lady, she's a South African lady. She accused her pastor, she's a Nigerian pastor in South Africa, of sexual harassment. And this pastor was locked up for the past 8 years in prison in South Africa. But at the end of the day, yesterday, the court declares their final judgment, saying the accuser can now go. That Sunday, she's unable to prove to the court beyond reasonable doubt that this man, Pastor Motosho, took advantage of her. You can see on the face of that little girl crying, so bitter, that the court that she ran to cannot even guarantee her judgment. She was crying. But there is something I want you to know, Sunday. You don't know this system. This system is not meant to favor you, most especially if you are poor. Yes, now. Before you fight the system, understand the power that control the system. Yes, one thing I will advise you, move on with your life. Never regret anything. Move on with your life. Yes, now, that system does not allow you to point wrong fingers to an elderly person. That's the system. The system will not allow you to accuse, even if the person does something wrong. The system will not side you for pointing wrong fingers to that person. That's the system. Like I said earlier, the 80% of the world population bows to this system. Yes, now, thank God for you coming out to fight these fights. The next thing, forget the past and resurrect your future. Yes, and to other people that are in this category, before you fight system, understand this. You can't win the system. Even if at the end of the day you discover that they are being thrown into prison, that they are behind bar, glory not to, you've not won them. Yes, now look at what happened. With all evidence, he just said the state cannot prove beyond reasonable doubt that this man in particular, Pastor Motosho, is guilty of the offense. Dear Sunday, move on. You've fight a good fight. Move on. You've created that awareness. Move on. Move on. Move on. Like an adage in Yoruba that says, a bushmeat that escaped trap today, another day, trap will still catch the bushmeat. Yeah.